Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about your first paper, History of English Literature. We will discuss all the literary ages from the Old English period to the postmodern age. As you know that English literature is one of the richest literature in the world. It has vitality, rich variety and continuity. As literature is the reflection of society, the various changes which have come about in the English society from the earliest to the modern times have left their stamp on English literature. And we find that it has passed through certain phases, each having marked characteristics. These phases may be termed as ages or periods, which are named either after the central literary figures or the important rulers of English literary movements. It is essential to keep them in mind in order to follow their distinctive characteristics during the various periods of development in it. English literature is started with the Old English period, so let us begin our discussion with the Old English period, which is also called the Anglo-Saxon period, 450 AD to 1066 AD. The earliest of the phases of English literature started with Anglo-Saxon literature of the Angles and Saxon, and these Angles and Saxons were the ancestors of English race. Originally, the name Anglo-Saxon denotes two of the three Germanic tribes, Jutes, Angles and Saxons, who in the middle of the 5th century left their homes to conquer and colonize Britain. So, Old English was a mixture of native Brittonic language and tribal Germanic language. Like other nations, they sang at their feast, and the songs were about battles, gods, religion, and their ancestral heroes. Here, I also want to tell you that these old ancestors were hardy warriors and sea rovers. So, the subject of their poetry was chiefly the sea, battles, adventure, brave deeds, and the glory of warriors. It was in these songs that English poetry began in the ancient Angle land, which was later known as England. Though much of this Anglo-Saxon poetry is lost, there are still some fragments left. Anglo-Saxon poetry can be divided into three types. The first one is heroic poetry, and the classic example of this is Beowulf. The second type is lyric poetry, such as Wanderer, Seafarer, and there was also Christian poetry, such as Dream of the Road. Beowulf is considered the earliest and greatest epic or heroic poem in English literature. It is one of the most important work of Old English literature. This epic poem consists of 3182 alliterative lines. Its author is unknown. It is based on the battles of Beowulf. Anglo-Saxon poets used alliteration and cannings in their poetry. Other important works of this period are Genesis, Christ and Satan, the Battle of Maldon, Wives' Laments, etc. The popular poets of Old English period are Catamon and Cynewulf. Saint Augustine came to England in 597 AD and converted England to a Christian nation, and prose developed after Christianity. King Alfred the Great started Anglo-Saxon chronicles. King Alfred the Great was the chief figure in Anglo-Saxon prose, and he started the Anglo-Saxon chronicles, which continued from 9th to 11th century. So students, these are the main points of Anglo-Saxon period, and we will discuss the next topic, Anglo-Norman period, in next video.